Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of PFF GenomeFitt. With this podcast, we are going to guide you with the most authentic and scientific information about fitness. All of us have been impulsively following the same fitness regimes over many years. Most fitness aspirants hit the gym for aesthetic goals rather than desire to have a fit and healthy body. Their fitness goals are motivated and influenced by the body structure of others in their gym, or bodies they have been following on social media. Most of the fitness decisions are inclined in favor of looking good, rather than focusing on embracing a lifestyle change towards fitness discipline. We have seen a lot of other online fitness models, using this show business of big muscles and V-shaped tapered bodies, to make people sign up for their program. However, my purpose of discussion here is not about what others are doing to achieve their aesthetic goals, but to throw light on the fact that every human body is unique in itself, and you should not compare your body structure with others. We all are different based on our eye color, curls of hair, skin complexion etc., which is attributed to genetics. We have come a long way in understanding the impact of our genes on our appearance and function of our body. Before digging into nutrigenetics, we need to first understand the basics of genetics. First, we will dig into what is gene and genotype. A gene is a section of DNA that contains instructions to produce protein, each of which has specific function in your body. A specific version of every gene that you carry is called genotype. Each gene has some specific function or job to do, and the effectiveness of functioning of your genes depend upon the genotype for that particular gene. These variations in genotypes are called SNP or single nucleotide polymorphisms. The instruction is that genes appear in form of a code, which is structured using a sequence of nucleotides represented by letters A, T, C and G. A change in code is usually an addition, deletion, or substitution of one of these letters. This means that the protein produced via these codes would be imperfect and would not perform its function effectively. SNP can be compared to a spelling mistake. By including a wrong letter in your word, you would still be able to read the word, but it may reduce the impact of the message. Let us now understand, what is a phenotype? Your phenotype determines the external appearance and most of the physical characteristics of your body. However, several physical characteristics may be modified due to combination of your genes and environment. Environment here includes your diet, general lifestyle, sleep habits, smoking, exercising, pollution, etc. Now, you must be wondering why I shared so much of scientific information. This is because your genes determine your overall health and fitness levels. I'm now going to tell you why genes should matter in your lifestyle. Let us go by a simple example of nutrition. You might have come across people who eat too much, but seldom gain any weight, or people who put on weight merely by eating an ice cream. Ever wonder why this happens? This is all genes playing a role. I'll now tell you about the link between nutrition and genes, which is known as nutrigenetics. It involves how genetic variations can impact an individual response to diet, how effectively nutrients are digested, absorbed, and utilized. Nutrigenetic risks are classified as monogenic and complex. A monogenic disorder is caused by change in single gene. For such disorders, a genetic test of single gene can be used to evaluate. An example of monogenic disease can be lactose intolerance or LCT. LCT gene contains instruction for production of lactase, an enzyme required to digest lactose. Around 70% of the world population have different variations of LCT genes that prevent lactase from being produced. Without lactase, lactose found in dairy products is not broken down. It negatively impacts your gut health, hence resulting in bloating and cramps. Genetic risk related to chronic diseases and nutrition are more complex than monogenic diseases. Most lifestyle diseases are associated with several genes related to diet and environmental factors. For instance, genes such as FDO and PAG are related to obesity. Even if you have these genes, it does not mean that you will gain weight. However, if you have these genes and follow a Western high-fat diet, you are more likely to be obese, as compared to those who do not have these genetic variations. Overall, nutrition plays a major role in our fitness and keeping us away from lifestyle and chronic diseases. Public health recommendations are based on what general population requires. It does not account for individual differences. This is where gene-based personalized nutrition comes into play. Improvement in your weight loss is just a starting point. Your requirements for nutrients such as vitamin C, D, B and D and omega-3 can also be tailored to your genes, to reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Nutrigenetics help us learn which nutrients will suit best to protect our bodies. However, it does not entirely boils down to genes. Although using nutrigenetics is beneficial for personalized nutrition, it should never be used in isolation. Personalized nutrition is based on 3 factors. 1. Public health recommendations. 2. Phenotype measures. 3. Your genotype. It is important to note that nutrigenetics will not determine your future well-being. The most important thing is to make right nutritional choices based upon your gene makeup, goals and lifestyle. If you want to make an impact in your lifestyle, head to our website, www.thesushamtkumar.com/PFF and get an assessment done. Let your genes decide what you eat, and how you sweat.